He's Rexy and Paul.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Steins Gate episode 15.
Oh boy.
So, last time, Emma and A took them to the roof and she's like, look at the satellite, it's mine.
Yes.
She's John Titor.
She's John Titor.
The satellite is not a satellite, it's a time machine.
And you're bringing up all the theories that we had about the beginnings, like that one time it was there, the other time it wasn't there, and then possibly is Okabe her dad. There's so much that's been unlocked now. So we get a little move forward here.
Yes. So our traveling, we're about to travel, I'm pretty sure. But she still doesn't like Makise. Can you imagine the only reason Makise ends up with CERN is because of her?
It would be
She's over
hilarious.
there.
That would be amazing. But something's gonna happen because I feel like distraught and like hopeless right now, as hopeless as Okabe right now. So I don't know anything. I will do anything. Less time travel.
I wonder if she's gonna. Well, I think I kind of had the same sort of theory where it's like either Makise or, what's her name, Mayuri dies. I'm wondering if maybe as long as Makise goes on her own, she can save everybody else, which is why John Titor thinks that Makise betrays all of them, but actually she sacrifices herself for them.
So one way to find out. But we got a lot of comments for it. A lot of people were just very excited for episode 12. That's where I'm taking the comments from. They're saying now we're cooking, now it begins, and stuff like that. And also we got a reminder that episode 22 does have a post-credit. So I want to say thank you very much for pointing that out, because you do fall into a rhythm with these type of shows where there's never an after credits, they don't check for it.
Yeah.
22 people.
22.
I remember that.
There are 24 episodes, so it's like the penultimate, right?
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see next two of these episodes 2 weeks early, you can see that with the Patreon in the description. You can see for $5 a month, you get all the shows that we can give you 2 weeks ahead, as well as a month ahead for any movies. Thank you very much. See you next question.
Wow. Going straight into it. Missing link necrosis. Oh,
future.
flashback or flash forward.
人々は自由を奪われ、死んだように暮らして逆らう者は皆殺された。
Oh wow.
私はそんなセルンの支配から
Of course.
人々を解放するために戦うレジスタンスの一員だった。
Wow. She's fast. She's like Suzaku
0.4
fast.
seconds of lag.
Suzuha.
Suzaku. Oh, you're saying her name.
Oh.
Yes, something like that.
この死んだような世界を変えるため、私は父さんが残してくれたタイムマシンに乗り
Oh, our
込ん
father
だ。
left our time
She
machine.
made it.
was the one that made.
Cool.
Okay. But she lost her memories.
そうして未来を変えるために、
ではアットチャンネルに書き込んだことは全て
ほとんどは
The
真実。
machine
だけど
had
セル
FG
の
on
研
it,
究
Future
機関で
Gadget.
あって権力を持つ統治機関じゃないわ。私は何度もネット上でジョン・タイターにそう
Oh, she
訴え
was
てき
talking
た
to him.
待て
Oh?
ということはお前あの時アットチャンネルにいたクリードハンとカモハヤか
タイターの中の人が名乗り出たんだから私も名乗り出ないとフェアじゃないでしょ。
ならば俺も習おう俺は法王院京馬というマナで
Of course. He didn't even try to hide.
No.
タイムマシンの開発に成功したの。時間という4つ目の次元に干渉できる唯一の存在となったことで世界の秩序を塗り替えた。
Wow.
マキセ・クリスはセレンのタイムマシン開発に最も貢献した
Please
人物
elaborate.
タイムマシンの母として崇められている。
私がセルンに協力？冗談じゃないわ。人体実験までするような連中になんで私が？
未来ではそうなっていた。
それで私のこと目の敵に。
ならば未来の俺は
岡部倫太郎はテロリスト
I think they just labeled him as that.
Yes.
そして君たちは
Oh.
2人とも2036
I
年
thought she
に
was
死
getting
亡して
married.
い
I
る
was like,
Oh.
Don't just left.
待てそんなとんでもないことだけ言い残して未来へ帰るつもりか
だから行くの。そんな未来を変えるために過去へ。1975年へ。
1975?
セルンがタイムマシン開発に成功したのは2010年に秋葉原で作られた
Oh,
タイムマ
because
シ
of
ン。
their time machine, they took it back to their time machine to fix theirs.
セルンは通信傍受システムを使って世界中からタイムマシンに関するあらゆる情報を集めていた。そのシステムに岡部倫太郎、君が最初に送った D メールが引っ
Oh,
かかった
that
ん
one
だ。
tripped it.
ラジカン前で送ったあのメールが
セルンのデータベースに残って
You
い
really
る。
suck
その
Christina
メールを
about
消し
that,
さえすれ
you
ば
She died.
未来は変わる、
Right.
セルンがタイムマシンの開発に成功しなかったベータ世界線へ行くことができる。
そうすればマユリも助かるのか。
多分
だったらすぐにでもセレンのデータベースにハッキングをかけて。
それには IBN5100 が
Which
必
they
要。
lost already.
そうか、それで。
父さんを探そうとしてこの時代
Oh,
に長い
he's
し
the
すぎた。
papa.
もっと早く行くべきだったのに。
Uh-oh.
大丈夫？
What?
壊れてる。
Oh. Someone's here.
It's the cops.
まずい。
どうする？
俺がなんとか
Close
す
it
る。
up.
Why didn't she just go in with them?
誰だ、近づくな。機関の謀略を阻止するための作戦行動中だ。こっちだ。
Just runs.
逃げるわよ。
He said it's broken. Come back later.
早く。未来じゃどうだったか知らないけど、今の私はあなたと同じラガメンなのよ。
I mean, you don't have to hold hands. You could have got no.
On your own, yeah.
Very important bonding.
Yes.
Pulled a Scooby Doo. I like your thinking, my sir.
逃げるぞ。
You should take your
We need
evidence
those.
away.
That's good rope.
It's a good rope.
どうする？もうあそこには戻れないわよ。
タイムマシンは壊れていたのか。
屋上に衝突した衝撃で。
あれは衝突したんじゃないよ。座標計算に誤差があったせいで、あの位置に出現し
So it crashed.
着いた時は壊れていなかった
So somebody came and fiddled with it.
考えられるとすれば、この前の雷雨
Right.
Forgot about that.
落雷したか。
俺のせいだ。俺があの夜引き止めたせいだ。
Yes, he did.
タイムリープマシンで。
それじゃあ最大48時間までしか遡れない。
Demon.
夜までは届かない。
Yeah.
ああ、オカリー。クリスちゃんとスズさんも一緒だ。
帰ったのではなかったのか。
マユシがやっぱり完成祝いするべきって言うから。
今日は解散と言っただろ。
ごめんねマユリ。
とにかく今日のところは帰ってくれ。
分かった。でも危ないことはしないでね。
大丈夫だ。約束する。
それじゃあまた明日。
Maybe.
電車止まってるって。マジか。
Keeps coming back.
ま
Less
ず
than
今
an
から
hour.
5時間前、タイムリープマシンの完成
We're
し
going
た
back
時間ま
again.
で飛ぶ。
Okay.
そこから改めて48時間。11日の14時ま
Okay,
で。
so we're gonna go back to
それが
before it was
今の私
created.
たちが使える最大の時間って
Y'all
わけ
acting
だね。
like D-mail don't exist. Did you undo that machine to make
で
this
きな
one?
ければ何度でもその2日をやり直す。世界を救うためなどではない。マユリを助けるためのミッションだ。
Doing it again.
The phone.
Always the phone.
岡部どうしたの？
至急ラボに招集をかけてくれ。聞いてもらいたいことがある。
Okay.
Okay, we didn't talk. Oh my goodness, I'm proud of you.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves,
マ
actually.
ユシすげえマジパネっす。
For the
直せ
win.
るか。
Oh, they took him straight to the time machine.
Oh.
2036年のタイムマシンを現代の技術で直せるわけ。
やってみなければわからん。とにかく2日で何とかしてくれ。ダル、お前だけが頼りだ。
なんで2日なん
Explain yourself.
Never.
Use the words.
とにかく2日だ。もし2日で直せたら何でも言うことを聞いてやる。
先生、フェイリスさんと一日デートがしたいです。
Hey,
分
long.
かった。何とかしよう。
いや、無理っしょ。
俺に不可能はない。信じろ。
Wow.
Wow.
Realizing it's serious,
Yeah.
serious.
絶対
約束する。だからやってくれ。
Whoa.
いいですとも。
Okay, serious dad.
あともう一ついい75年の伝説の魔法ものラジカル少女オミットちゃんのセルカも持って帰ってき
自重しろ。
Shut up.
お前にはタイムリープマシンを完成させるという重要な仕事がある。そろそろラボに戻った方がいい。
みんなもう一つ何か忘れてない？すずさんのお父さん探し。すずさんがタイムマシンに乗ったのは使命とかもあるけど、やっぱりお父さんに会いたかったからなんでしょ？だったらマユシーは会わせてあげたいのです。
Oh.
父親の名前はバレル・タイターだったな。
それはコードネーム。本名は知らない。
アマネっていうのは？
母さんの名前。手がかりは父さんの形見のこのピンバッジだけ。お父さんは2010年の秋葉原にいるんだよね。それじゃあマユシーは早速捜査を開始
Okay, Mayushi.
Don't get run
Don't
over.
die early.
Interrupting this to remind you guys that Patreon down below allows you to see these episodes uncut or weeks ahead. Check it out down below.
椎名まゆり、いい子だね。
Every time I see Mayuri, I think she's about to die. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm scarred.
治りそう？
いやまだ確証はないけど、ただちょっと触ってみて気づいたんだけど、あれって電話レンジと似てるか
It's a giant phone
治
recording.
る可能性はあるってことだね。
アマネ氏の親父さんって僕たちの近くにいるのかな。
直接聞いたわけじゃないから父さんには会ったことないし。 全部父さんの遺書に書いてあったんだ。セルンとは別にタイムマシンの研究をしてたの。未来を変えるためにね。私はその意志を継いでここにいる。
あ、でもタイムマシンが治ればなんとかなるって。1975年から戻ってくるまでに親父さん探しておくから。
Good guy Daryl.
だからオカリに
You're
は内
so
緒
her
で
father.
伝説のアニメラジ
Get me that so.
Oh.
随分と地道ね。仮にも未来ガジェット研究所なんだから、もっと未来的な方法はないの？
そんな都合のいいものはない。
Oh no, did she make bad coffee? Well, she makes bad everything else, so I wouldn't be surprised.
バージョン 2.67。
通称タケコプカメラ。
意外とまともそう。これ
Surprisingly
で上
same.
空から探すっていうの？
カメラも一緒に回るので。
How?
それが初号機だ。ネーミングはバージョンも含めてダルの趣味で。
Okay.
特に意味はない。
No real name.
ダルは
まだ残って作業を続けてる。
ダイバージェンスメーター。
Did you remember the number from the last?
No.
Oh, all-nighter. What's what happened?
やっ
Why
ぱ
did
り
we flash him in the darkness over there?
Scared now.
君に預けておこうと思って。
Oh, she's gonna give it to him.
この数字が 1% を突破さえできたら未来は変わる。それを認識できるのはリーディングシュタイナーの能力を持った
They're actually calling it
未来
that.
の俺は死ぬ前にそれをお前に託したのか。
私は一度も会った
Never
ことがない。
met.
君はさ、私が所属しているレジスタンスの設立メンバーだったんだよ。
レジスタンスの設立。くだらない。
Finally had his organization.
Very you.
Yeah.
周りを助けるこ
He
と
would
も
do
で
it
き
by
ず
accident
のう
too.
のうと生き続けた挙句そんな12秒みたいな真似を。
くだらなくない。世界に自由を取り戻そうとする勇敢で立派な志だよ。
337187.
Don't even try.
We will have our entire books filled with the numbers. It's them going around.
I
Okay.
Got bored, I guess. Oh.
Hey master. I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
何ですか？
日本語で OK か。ちょっと聞きたいことがある。
I like how it became one word
これの
too.
出所が知りたい。
That's why we watched the sub,
調
by
べ
the
る
way.
ことができる。
Just that.
Yeah.
思い出し。Sorry。ちょっと難しいですね。
思い出したらここに連絡をくれ。
Why is he a fisheye lens?
Because he's probably sinister.
近い未来に作られるもので
Oshima
今はまだ
2010.
存在しないんだろうか。
やっぱりさ、父さんとは会えない運命なのかも。
諦めるのか。
Did y'all look
まだあ
up
と1日残っているんだぞ。マイリを助けることを何より優先したい。それでもお前はラボメンであり仲間だ。その仲間が困っているんだから助けたい。それなのにお前が真っ先に諦めてどう
Why
す
is he
る。
getting so upset?
怒鳴んないでよ。
Oh.
Cares about his friends.
すまん。
お願いします。
何を。
先日誘拐事件が起きちゃいました。このピンバッジをつけた犯人を探してます。ご協力よろしくお願いします。
She drew on every single one of them.
いい作戦でしょう。
I mean,
マユシーのアイデアなので
I mean, they will remember.
マユシー散らして大勝利。
警察に目をつけられたらどうす
Yeah,
る。
that's
Yeah.
Oh, oh. Run.
Oh my god.
次からは作戦名も含めて事前に俺に相談するんだな。
Yeah, her name.
The name is important.
何やってんの？
Makise.
クリスティーナか。
ちょうどよかったわ。大変なことが分かったの。
なんだ。
By somebody watching them?
天音さんのお父さん、ゆうき。
Yes, yes.
何？どういうこと？
Well, now you made your father a fugitive. Good job.
差し入
Got
れだ。
voltage.
タイムマシンは治りそう。
明日までにはなんとか。
すごいね。
ダルの実力は折り紙付きだ。
Yeah.
見た目
Apparently.
は不節制そうで冴えない感じなのにね。
ダメな判断するな。
うだるような暑さに僕らは恥ずかしさも忘れて服を
Oh
脱ぎ。
my gosh, Daryl.
自重しろ変態。
ガル君とすずさんって結構どの辺って言えないけどなんとなく
Oh wait, is that her father? Like
気
you
に
were
する
saying?
な。
Or she's her own mother.
九州が一緒に行ってあげる
No,
Please,
no, no,
please,
no,
it's
no,
still
no.
weird.
でどうするのだ。
決まってるよ。すずさんの手をむぎゅっと握ってね。大丈夫、マユシーが一緒だから大丈夫だよって応援してあげるの。
They're just Up there?
あのさ
You know?
今言わないと機会を永遠に逃しちゃいそうだから言うけど私さ君たちには本当感謝してるんだこうしてたくさんの仲間ができたこの時代に来ることができて君たちと同じ時間が過ごせて私本当に楽しかった
And then she gets shot.
That's what I keep imagining. I wrote it down to say it
今みたい
later.
な自由な世界に変えて
はい
Oh, that guy.
Mad scientist so cool.
父親が分かったということかすぐに行く待ってろ
He didn't wait for him to finish.
Yes, I could just tell you, bro.
Shouldn't she come?
Oh, that's it.
Credits. Okay. What's gonna happen next? That was ominous.
Later episode. Discussion.
Discussion.
All right, we met the black guy. The legend.
Black guy.
Yes, the Fish Islands guy.
Yes.
That scene has millions of views on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that whole thing. My
I am
scientist.
so cool. Son of a.
Oh, is that what you wanted to say?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very funny. In English, I wasn't sure if they'd keep that or how they'd do it in another way to make it stay funny. So I was just like, we just gotta go with the one I saw.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to go back and see what they did in the English because I mean what makes it funny is that
It's English.
it's English. So would there be Japanese?
I think Blind Wave did the dub, and in that scene, it just seemed racist because they're all speaking English anyway. So just treat him like he's an idiot because it's all English.
Yeah.
But it was funny, but it took on a different tone.
Oh no.
It was hilarious.
But we started the episode with a Mane flash forward
Yes.
of her flashback, flash forward, flashback of how she is a part of the resistance and was running away from baddies. And then she decides, fine, I'm gonna use something my dad left me. Like, if you knew your dad left you a time machine, wouldn't that be the first thing? Like, I'm joining the resistance, and my dad left me this time machine. Guys, let's get together.
It's been there apparently.
Yeah, I know, but like,
She's
what
never
No,
triggered?
I'm with you. I'm saying like, so it's been there. She just hasn't used it.
Right.
so-
Yeah. What triggered her to be like, okay, now's the moment?
I'm guessing since she never met him, she heard of him, and when she went to go find him, he was already dead, but he left her, like, this thing is in this
okay.
place
That makes sense.
with the pin. He left it.
It could also be that they were just trying to fight back the way they knew how, and Time Machine's very scary. So just any other way that we don't have to touch time, the way these guys are doing it.
What's funny is like where it is. It's so
On top of a building.
yeah. Like how did he hide that and / not hide that?
It looks like a water heater.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it looked like this smiley face circle part on the top. So maybe, but still conspicuous. Like if you're in a world where time travel is possible and you're trying to be domineering of it, you would be like looking out for anything suspicious.
Especially, they would have figured out that, I mean, Okabe apparently is one of the founding members of Resistance, right? So they would have been, if anyone could figure out a way, it would be
been
one of these
him.
guys. So
Yeah.
we have to be aware there could be a time machine made somewhere else. So they'd be looking for it, right? But apparently, since they're both, him and Makise are dead by 2036, right?
Which is not is only like 20 years in the
It's
future.
2010 here, so 26 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, by that point, maybe they just stopped looking because we killed those guys. They haven't used a time machine. It's been years. So there's not another time machine maker out there.
So Amane is the linchpin here, going back as John Titor, trying to fix time, trying to make Okabe the savior of the world.
As conspicuously as possible. Conspicuously.
Because, what I don't understand, she knows is Okabe. She bumps, obviously she goes to that place to work because he's there.
Yeah.
But like from the beginning, even online, I guess she didn't know his name, Hoin Kyoma, until she meets him. I'm just like, she's been keeping so tight-lipped for so long. Like, for what reason? Maybe it was to prevent CERN from finding them. And now that things are happening, she's like, okay, I have to do something.
Yeah, I wonder, I kind of thought that maybe it was like to keep things on the original path as much as possible, just kind of shift it over. But if you're struggling so much to get even a 1% divergence, I'm going scorched earth, you know? Tell as many relevant people as possible.
Yeah, try to recruit people in every time zone.
Prove it as much as possible. I mean, as soon as they time travel, just come out and say and be like, yeah, I'm from the future.
Yeah.
Because like it suddenly becomes like if some random person comes to us and is like, hey, I'm from the future, we're gonna be like, it's cool, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like they've actually done it. It's like I've come back because I know you guys actually already started, doing time travel stuff. And like you sent what's called a D-mail.
Immediately believed.
Yeah.
I think a big problem for her is the fact that she can't remember any of the changes.
Yeah.
So if she goes back, even if for her there are no troubles in changing the timeline, it's always the same one anytime she goes back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just the audience knows that.
Yeah, and she did also say she's kind of preoccupied with the idea of her father. Mm-hmm. So that's the only reason she stayed so long. Mm-hmm. She was originally like stopping there, and then she was going all the way back to 1975.
Yeah.
That was her plan. So like, she's a kid.
Yeah.
Let's just say
she's like
that
16.
She's a kid.
Just got sidetracked trying to find her papa.
Yeah.
Oh, and they come back. Oh, and she it's not like she gets the isekai privilege of perfect memory of everything in this world. She's gone back to how they somehow remember every single detail of Volk.
Yeah.
She doesn't get any of that. She doesn't know what 2010 was like. She doesn't even know what her father looks like. So she knows literally nothing about current Okabe Rintaro.
Mm. To me, she comes across as super soldier street urchin. Knows nothing about anything, but she can fight. That's it.
Yeah.
But so they're trying to fix the time machine because apparently it got fried in the thunderstorm or flooded.
Yes. Not
Supposedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say not like
broken by
somebody on purpose trying to stay undercover.
Wait, who was that?
No, I just wondered if it was like tampered with.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like
But-
CERN.
Yeah, but it was just
Who was on the roof? Because remember in the first timeline before the thing appears and gets crash landed in the building, there's some people working on the roof. Okabe goes to check it out because he heard the big crash.
yes.
Right.
He heard the crash of another timeline.
I'm trying to figure out like who sent him a message. Who sent a D-mail to a prior to making D-mails possible message to his phone just when Makise is dying.
Also, who kills Makise first?
And why?
And is that Makise? Which Makise is that? Because that could have been a time traveled Makise.
Well, she's too
Because
young.
not from that future, from like our current time travel Makise. Like, what if she was, because she talked to him like, you were trying to tell me something. Like she knew him, but they only talk to each other later when he confronts her and says, "You're not dead."
Yeah, I would agree. However, she does also start talking to him like who are like they introduce themselves at that time.
Oh, okay. I don't remember it very clearly.
Where is the Metalupa?
Also, I am thoroughly traumatized from the last couple of episodes because like this episode was like nobody got hurt or anything, and every single time we paused like more than a second on someone's faces, like, and they're shot, and they're shot.
Pin cushions every time I knew she was on screen.
Yes.
Like she was like, "I'll go detective work." And she's gonna trip. She's gonna fall. Don't let her go on her own. Daryl, get her there.
Yeah, because it's like basically we know that like all of the universe has a target on her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he told his team at this time.
Sorry, what if original timeline Okabe kills Makise because he knows that it's an either or? But that's like time travel Okabe from like Resistance. He comes back
And he's like, she
Shanks
has to
her.
die.
and leaves.
Well, if he knows she turns out to be evil.
Makise?
Yeah, because Mane remembers her as evil. So if that is an either or, he goes back and he kills her while she's good.
Yeah, maybe because he's like, if I had to choose, Mayushi wins.
Yeah.
Might as well.
My current guess is that there's 3 different if Okabe is the one that stabbed her, there's 3 different Okabes in the original timeline. The one that's originally there, who doesn't know anything, he's just attending the lecture or whatever. The second one is the one who tried to talk to her before, which ended
was
up
trying to
with
warn
them
her.
talking. and then the one that stabs her.
Because I remember like really early in the episodes when they were explaining world lines, it's like you can encounter your self in another timeline, and they didn't say it like, you know, the world would implode or anything. They just said you can encounter yourself, but something was about it, but I don't remember what it was.
And we never did that.
No, so I feel like it's gonna come up.
Alakin's gun.
Yes, indeed.
Chekhov's gun. Alakin's gun is a video game. My bad.
Yes. But Daru is the man.
Yes.
He is fixing a time machine from 2036.
I mean, he's like, hey, this is just like the microwave phone time machine that I made earlier. I kind of, you know, which one of them is the mad
dad?
scientist?
They're making it very.
No, not the
which
dad,
one's
the
the
mad
mad
scientist
scientist?
here.
That's true.
Oh.
That's true.
Daru has been the one making all of this stuff.
Yeah, we were talking about that a couple episodes ago where Okabe, he's just knowledgeable enough where he can lead them.
Yes.
They're the geniuses.
Yeah.
Maggie say, should you Radio Shack brain leap into existence? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yes. That is true. She's like, go get these parts and I'll make it.
So confident.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're gonna make it? But yeah, so working on that, he really wants a video game from 1975.
Wants a video game?
Is that what Cell is?
I'm guessing because he says something magical girl anime, and I thought something about a game.
I think he meant like an actual. He wants a DNA sample. I thought that's what that.
But
meant.
it's spelled CEL, 1L.
I thought it was a slang.
Yeah.
I was just assuming.
I think it was standing for something.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know.
Comments?
Okay, it's a little bit better than asking for a petri dish.
That's what you were everybody was imagining something
I was
different.
wondering why you sounded like grossed out. Like, that's not that crazy.
Oh, well, maybe he's asking for her cell phone number. Would that still be 1L?
But who would be Super Magical Girl? Because he says something like Super Magical Girl something.
It's probably some
Something
early anime thing, but
Yeah.
like I don't know what it could be.
Prince, maybe. Not anime enough for this.
We're not weeb enough.
We're not weeb enough.
He's a wise sage of the anime.
Speaking of smart people,
Yeah.
Maeshi is like, this guy kidnapped someone. We're trying to find this criminal.
Meanwhile, they're going around with the pin. It's like, hey, have you seen this pin? Have you seen this pin? Yeah, the person with this pin specifically committed murder. No, kidnap. Committed kidnap.
And it's like spread around the town now, so wonderful.
Yes.
Running from the
Oh, now,
cops.
you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea because then they just need to search the jail cell. That's the only place they need to search. Also, they never showed them like looking it up, like
Yeah.
Googling what is Oshma.
That's a very easy fix. He's even got a date 2010, so it's a thing that happens.
Yeah. We get a call. The guy's like, I remember. I think definitely Trap. He's going by himself. He does not have the ninja fighter soldier to go with him. Also, last minute fixing for the win. We are going to complete the time machine tomorrow.
Yeah.
And probably timely too. Knowing Makise, she'll probably be able to finish that tomorrow too. Funnily, they took longer to do it together. But I guess because they know their stuff is going on. So speaking of stuff is going on, he explained things, but not everything. He couldn't tell them Maeshi might die.
He couldn't tell. I mean, he could have said that we get kidnapped. Something disastrous happens. CERN attacks us. If he doesn't want to talk about that part specifically, he doesn't have to. But he's like, guys, everything is fine.
Yeah, just do what I say.
We're just doing this just for fun. Okay?
I don't understand
no life
him.
and death involved in this. Shut up, Mayushi.
He didn't do that. I think there's a chance Christine knows the Mayushi part because Amani was straight up just like, if you do this, he can save Mayushi. He's like, really? Okay. And she was just right there. She didn't comment on that.
Okay.
I think they did in the last timeline before he goes back 48 hours. I think he did tell her about all that.
And he said I'm going to speed run everything, so get everyone on board. So.
Oh boy.
Yes, but now found Dad?
Question mark?
Although she looks like she doesn't look like she's hopeful about anything.
What it looks like to me was like, is this really happening? Is this something I really want still? Kind of is what it looked like to me.
Had no idea what to expect.
Yeah, because I don't think she was hopeful in the first place. So she's just like, man, you guys are nice, thanks. But if it actually happens, she'd be like, guess I'm gonna meet Dad that I've never met in my entire life, except from stories.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're ever going to bring up exactly what happened, but the fact that both Makise and Okabe, and I'm assuming everyone else who founded the thing, were probably dead by 2036. Some event occurred after they founded the resistance. I wonder if they'll bring that up, like they had some kind of a meeting, got bombed or something like that.
Yeah, they're probably, because the resistance is connected to all of this happening right now, they're trying to erase that. That they're probably working on that. That's probably the last vestige for them. If they can fix that.
Okabe and Makise had like a mad scientist off, and they killed each other in a trade.
Maybe that's why they're trying to kidnap them now.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to put a kibosh on the resistance, which would explain why Daru is also important to take, because he is battle tighter.
Well, he's definitely probably a part of the founding members of the resistance. Either way. Speaking of which, they had a weird scene where here's Daru working.
Yeah, he was just looking in the sky, and then he was working. Yeah.
Away.
Yeah.
What? We knew he was working on it. What was that?
And we know they don't do those kind of scenes without reason, because remember with Amane, they used to just cut to her randomly before we realized that she was listening.
What if he finds some like initials or something on it, and he's like, "Hang." But he's just like everybody else. Don't say anything important.
Was he in the machine when he looked up?
Was he outside?
I thought he was outside.
Yeah. He didn't look like he recognized anything going on. He just looked like he was working.
Maybe
and
just
thinking
tired.
to himself.
They just wanted to show us him working hard. I have to say, for for hardcore weeb, who you'd think the otaku doesn't do anything else, but otaku, he's pretty dedicated to whatever it is that Aruturo tells him to do.
He already breaks the rule of being an otaku by having friends.
That's true.
So he's definitely not a thoroughbred.
Yes, he's not a thoroughbred otaku neat.
He's getting this job so he can fund his addiction to Ferris-chan.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I do appreciate that moment where he acts for like the all-day date, and then he like takes it seriously. Yeah. Because those little moments just remind you, he's actually a person. Yeah. Instead of just the memes.
Yes. And then he realizes Okabe is like serious.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please do like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, with the Patreon down below, you can see the next 2 of these 2 weeks early. And either way, guys, thank you guys very much for being here, and we'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Benarka, Mevistro, NC Hawksfan, Sal Imgur, Yui Tanaka, Fufu, Jake Thompson, Jr., Al Harion, Shockblaster, Emma Torbe, Jamal Wilson, Deli, Tyrone, Rafi, Moonstella, Ruben Villamau, Lizer, James, Eric Barnett, Enlika, Ollie Perkskellen, CVBN, Psycho 6, Alexander D, Stella's Dilemma, Scalian, Frederick, Nishikaze, Das Foodie, Nanchi, JD310, and Andres Medina.